On the edge of a small, forgotten village, there was an old house. No one went near it because strange things happened there at night. The villagers said the house was cursed. They whispered that anyone who entered it would never come back. One cold evening, a young man named Liam decided to explore the house. He didn't believe in curses or ghosts. He wanted to prove everyone wrong. As he approached the house, the wind howled and the trees seemed to groan. The windows of the house were dark, but something inside seemed to be watching him. Liam stepped onto the creaky porch, and the door slowly opened by itself. The air inside was heavy and damp, and the smell of rot filled his nose. As he entered, the door slammed shut behind him. He turned around, but there was no handle to open it again. Panic crept in. The floorboards beneath his feet groaned with each step. Strange symbols were carved into the walls, and old, dusty portraits hung crookedly, their eyes seeming to follow him. Liam heard a soft whisper, like the wind through the trees, but it came from inside the house. "Turn back," it said. He ignored it and moved further in. Suddenly, the lights flickered, and he heard footsteps upstairs. But he knew no one lived there. His heart pounded as he slowly climbed the stairs. At the top of the stairs, the hallway stretched on forever. The walls seemed to close in, and the air grew colder. He heard a door creak open at the end of the hall. He walked toward the door, feeling a chill run down his spine. Inside the room, there was a single chair facing the window, and sitting in it was a woman in a tattered white dress. Her hair was matted, and her head slowly turned toward Liam. Her eyes were black pits, and her mouth opened, revealing sharp, broken teeth. "You shouldn't have come," she hissed. Her voice was deep and guttural. Before Liam could move, she stood up, her body twitching unnaturally. She lunged at him, but when Liam tried to run, his feet were stuck to the floor. He screamed, but no sound came out. The walls seemed to close in on him. Just as her cold hand reached out to grab him, the house itself began to shake. The ground beneath him split open, and dark hands reached up, pulling him into the floor. Liam was dragged into a pitch-black pit. The air around him was freezing, and he could hear the whispers growing louder. "You belong to the house now," they said. As he was swallowed by the darkness, the last thing he saw was the woman's twisted smile, her face hovering above the pit. No one in the village ever saw Liam again, but sometimes on cold, windy nights, villagers could hear his screams coming from the house, begging to be set free.